True PC Reviews. I think that the museum will exist, but not in the way that we all think when we hear the word museum. This museum, which already exists, will be controlled 100% by Scamcock himself, with fees to enter and see all of his games that were donated and e-bagged for. The concept of the museum will be pure money-making, cash-grabbing venture and will have little to nothing to do with his love for gaming. This guy should be ashamed of himself for doing this to a fan contributor to his museum. I like how you put that in quotations every single time. I think this should be spread around the gaming community like wildfire. Scamcock is a wolf in sheep's clothing. The worst part of all this, at the end of the day, the size of your game collection or amount of stuff that you own means nothing when your credibility is in the toilet. These YouTubers aren't stars, heroes, or anything to be looked up to. They are just like everyone else, except they have excessive greed and disregard for common courtesy. This story should prove to everyone what Scamcock's true intentions really are. Every single thing about this museum, every single thing about it, doesn't make any sense. If you think about it, if you use your brain and think about it, let's say you're not one of the flock, okay? Not one of the flock worshiping the ground Hancock walks on, okay? The people that are the true believers in the museum, those are the people that are brainwashed, all right? Those are the people, I've been accused of warping minds, those are the people whose minds have been warped by this individual. Now, if you believe it, even if you believe it, let's say, okay, I'll bite. Even if you believe it, that this museum is going to happen, which it's not. It is not, all right? This is a con, this is a scheme to get more games and more money, but let's say you even believe the museum is going to happen. Do you honestly believe it's going to be free and open to the public? Okay? He doesn't want to answer questions about the museum, but do you believe the intentions are for him to get enough games for the museum, for him to get enough Patreon donations? I don't know how many more Patreons he would need, how many more Patreon members he would need to get the money to build an expensive museum. Do you think it'd be open for the public, free, just for anyone to walk in? Or do you think he'd have people in certain areas? Maybe he'd have a bouncer, Radical Reggie, and Riggs would be, taking tickets. It would be like Disneyland, but for video games, all right? Would he have like Metal Jesus like dressed up as video game characters? Everything about this would be a money-making venture for him, all right? He's got money signs in his eyes. There is nothing about this museum idea that is about the love for video games.